Hi, my name is Grace and I am a senior keeper in the Jaguar Jungle and Louisiana Swamp section here at Audubon Zoo. Anton is our male giant anteater. He's 11 years old and he came to Audubon in the summer of 2024. I began to notice that Anton was becoming less active, sleeping more throughout the day, and losing interest in his food. So at that point, I reached out to our vet staff to discuss our next options.
When we got his blood work values back, it showed that Anton was actually a lot more sick than we originally thought.
You're gonna unclamp this?
His red blood cells were dangerously low. So low that he needed a blood transfusion immediately in order to stay alive. We decided to try something called a xenotransfusion. That is when you take blood from one species and put it into another species. In Anton's case, we used dog blood. And the reason that we used dog blood was because we were able to get that in large enough quantities from the Louisiana State University Veterinary School. His protein began to drop to dangerously low levels. The safest way that we could replenish this protein was by giving him a second transfusion. This time though, we needed to give him a transfusion from an anteater. We reached out to Nashville Zoo, who were absolutely wonderful and were able to provide us with blood from one of their anteaters named Isabella.
So around-the-clock care for Anton consisted of tube feeding a special critical care diet every couple of hours, administering medications, and providing physical therapy for him by moving his limbs and helping him stand up. Teamwork was extremely important in Anton's recovery. It took the entire Jaguar Jungle and Swamps care staff, our curators, and our veterinary team to provide everything that Anton needed. We can provide him everything he needed, but in the end, it was his decision to start eating again, moving again, and pushing through the illness. Once Anton returns to River's Edge, he will be spending some time in our behind-the-scenes yards and barns while he readjusts to the area. And once he's ready, we will reintroduce him to the yard as well as our resident capybara and tapirs, but we cannot wait to welcome Anton home.